Night falls. City hums outside. You sit alone. Phone glows. Unanswered. A message stings. Words cut deep. You want to react. Fingers hoar. Trembling. Ever felt this urge? To fight back fast? To prove them wrong? It's familiar, isn't it? The world knocks you down. Shadows of failure creep in. They expect you to break, to stay small, silent, defeated. But there's a danger here. Each reaction steals control, drains your inner strength, leaves you empty. Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not their words, not their doubts. Your response shapes you." What if you paused, chose silence instead, held your ground? When did you last choose to stand unmoved, to rise, not react? Something shifts inside. A quiet fire grows. Before you learn how, hear one man's story. Dusk settles quietly. A man sits alone, desk cluttered, untouched. Phone buzzes, ignored. He stares at papers. Deadlines loom, heavy. Once, he was sharp. Led teams, won trust. Then, betrayal struck. Words cute like blades. Colleagues turned away. He reacted loudly, argued, pleaded, fought. Each word drained him. Anger burned his core. Left him empty. Nights blurred into days. He chased their approval, lost his own dignity. One evening, he stops, picks up a book. Seneca's words whisper, "Control what you can." He closes his eyes, breathes, slow, deliberate. No more chasing, no more shouting. He writes one goal, a single, clear line. Morning comes, different. He works, unseen. Strength grows in silence. The storm doesn't own him. He's not their pawn. A spark ignites within. The comeback begins now. Like a river carving stone, he shapes his own path. This is where it starts. Your own path awaits. If you see him, write it down. For you, not me. Lesson 1. Stop seeking validation. Late night hums. Phone screen glows. You check again. No likes, no texts. Heart sinks. Heavy. You scroll. Desperate. Their silence screams. Why do you wait? For their faint nod? A colleague's glance? A stranger's praise? You crave their signal. It feels so small. Just a quick look. Just one reply. But it's not small. It's a quiet theft. Each glance takes control. You don't see it. Not right away. Ever caught yourself refreshing that app, counting their words, hoping they'll see? You've been here before. After the fall, a job slipped away. A friend turned cold. Betrayal cut deep. You begged for eyes, for their soft yes, to feel enough. But they looked past. They always do. This need runs old. It's in your bones. A teacher's stern nod. A parent's faint smile. You learn to chase, to bend, to plead, to shrink yourself for scraps of worth. Now it's a cage. You're not that child. Yet you still kneel, waiting for their verdict. You post, you pose, you speak, you check. Their silence stings. Their approval fades. It's never enough. This is the misstep. Seeking outside validation. It seems so harmless, like breathing, almost. But it's a chain. It binds your mind, drains your inner fire. You feel the weight, that hollow ache, when they don't clap, when they turn away. It's not just rejection. It's deeper, darker. You lose your ground, your sense of self, bit by bit a bit. You've felt this, haven't you? The urge to please, to prove you're enough? It's a reflex now, born from old wounds. A boss's cold shrug, a partner's sharp words. You chased their gaze, thought it would heal, but it didn't. It never does. This habit steals. It clouds your path. You forget who stands. You forget your core. Each time you seek, you drift further out from your own truth, from your own strength. You're not alone here. Others scroll too. Others wait, tense, hoping for a sign. But signs don't come. Not the ones you need. You've seen it, right? Friends chasing likes. Colleagues fishing praise. They look lost, just like you feel. When you lean outward, when you hand them power, this is the trap. You give them your dignity. Let them define you. Their silence becomes pain. Their nod becomes your worth. But it's a lie. Their eyes don't see. Not the real you. Not your quiet fight. You've carried this need to be seen, through every stumble, every sleepless night. After the argument, after the dismissal, you turned to them, hoping they'd lift you. But they didn't. They never will. This is the cost. You lose your anchor, your inner stillness. Ach Glanze erodes it. Each weight chips away. You feel it now, that restless pull, to check, to know, to be enough. But enough for who? For them? Or for you? This is the danger. It's not just time. It's not just energy. It's your own voice, silenced by their noise. You've been here, staring at that screen, waiting for a spark, to feel alive again. But it doesn't come. Not from out there. This need, it blinds. It keeps you small. It keeps you tethered to their fleeting whims. You're more than this. You've always been. But you forget when you seek their light instead of your own. This is the first step. To stop looking out. To stop chasing shadows. Their shadows, not yours. You feel the pull. To check one more time. To hear one kind word. But it's a loop. A cycle of loss. You know this cycle. You've lived it. After every wound, every time you fell, you turned to them and found nothing. This is the truth. Their gaze doesn't heal. It only takes. It only dims. You're in a flame. You're ready to stop. Aren't you? To let them go. To stand unmoved. This is the misstep. Seeking what's not yours. Their nod. Their voice. It's not your power. It never was. You felt the drain, the quiet theft. Each time you wait, each time you hope, it leaves you empty. This is the cost. Not just a moment, not just a glance, but your own path, slipping through your hands. This need consumes. It's not just glances, not just quick checks. It's a deeper pull, a silent hunger. You seek their eyes, their fleeting approval, but it's a void. It never fills. Each time you wait, you lose a piece. Your focus frays. Your will grows thin. You feel it, don't you? That restless churn when they don't answer, when they look past. It's not just silence. It's a quiet wound. It carves your core. You've lived this loop. After every stumble, a boss's cold nod, a friend's sharp jab, you turn to them, hoping for repair, hoping for a sign. But signs don't come, not the ones you crave. This is the toll. Your mind grows heavy, clouded by their gaze. You doubt your steps, question your own path. You've seen it happen. A late-night spiral, refreshing that screen, counting likes, replies. Each pause drains you. Each silence stings. It's not just time. It's your inner light, fading bit by bit. You've felt the shift. When you please them, when you bend low, you win their nod, but lose your dignity. It's a cruel trade, their smile for your strength. You know this deal. You've made it before. After the argument, after the betrayal, you spoke too fast, chased their soft yes, thought it would heal, but it left you empty, still searching. This is the danger. You hand them power, let them shape you. Their whims become chains. Their doubts become yours. You've carried this through every dark night, through every lost fight. You sought their voice to drown your pain, but it only grew. It always does. You see it now. Friends chasing claps, colleagues fishing praise. They're trapped, like you, running after shadows. Their shadows, not yours. This need blinds you. It steals your clarity. It pulls you outward, away from your truth. You've felt this ache. When you're not seen, when you're not enough, it's not their fault, but it's your burden. You choose to carry, or choose to drop. Epictetus knew this. He saw the trap. What need is there? To weep over parts? Life isn't their verdict. Your worth isn't theirs. You control your mind, not their fleeting glances. This is the truth. You don't need them, not their nods, not their quick smiles. You've always had it, the power within, to stand unmoved, to walk your path. You've forgotten this, in the noise outside, in their cold silence, but it's still there. You're in a flame, waiting to burn. You feel it now, that quiet spark. It's not gone. It never was. This is the shift, to stop the chase, to turn inward, to reclaim your ground. You've been here, waiting for their light, but it's not theirs. It's yours to ignite. This is the lesson. Their gaze doesn't save. It only takes. It only dims. You know this now. You've lived the cost, the weight of seeking, the loss of self. You're ready, aren't you, to let it go, to stand alone, to find your core. You can stop now, turn from their gaze. Look within instead. It's not easy. The pull is strong. Their nods feel warm. Their silence cuts deep, but you're stronger. You've always been. Start small, deliberate. Put the phone down, close the app, breathe, slow, steady. Feel the quiet. It's yours again. Your mind, your space. Write one truth, something only you know. I am enough, or I will rise. Keep it close, not for their eyes, for your own heart. This is the fix. Judge yourself first, by your own acts, not their quick words. Did you show up? Did you stay true? That's what matters, not their faint claps. Try it tonight. Before you sleep, ask one question. What did I do? Not what they think. Write the answer. 3 lines, no more. Your work, your effort, your quiet strength. This builds your core. Day after day, you'll feel it grow. A steady anchor, no one can shake. You've seen others, chasing likes, approval. They bend, they break. You don't have to. Choose your own measure, your own clear path. When they ignore you, let it pass. When they praise you, don't cling to it. Both are noise. Both are fleeting. You've lived this trap. A boss's cold glance. A friend's sharp jab. You let it define you. Let it steer you. No more of that. You steer now. You decide your worth. Practice this daily. Morning. Key it. Alone. Look in the mirror. Not for their eyes. For your own truth. Ask, who am I? Not, who do they see? The answer's yours. It's always been. You'll slip sometimes. You'll check. You'll wait. That's okay too. Notice. Then stop. Return to your ground. This isn't perfection. It's discipline. Raw. It's choosing control. Over and over. You felt the shift. When you don't react, when you don't chase, the world grows quieter. Your mind grows clear. You stand taller. Not for their applause, for your own dignity. Try it this week. One day, no seeking, no scrolling for signs, no fishing for praise. See how it feels to hold your own, to need no one. It's not cold. It's not empty. It's power reclaimed. You've been waiting for their soft yes, but you don't need it. You never did. This is your comeback, not for their eyes, for your own soul. Step inward, builds your own light. You feel it now. that quiet spark. It's yours to guard, yours to grow. No one can take it, not their silence, not their noise. You're free to choose, to stand unmoved, to walk your path. You've started now. The shift feels real. No more chasing shadows, no more borrowed light. You stand alone, but not EMPT, filled with quiet strength. This is your ground. Your comeback begins here. You've felt the pull, to check one more time, to hear their voice. But you resisted. You chose your core. That choice, it lingers. It builds. It grows. You're not their mirror, not their fleeting nod. You're your own measure. You've lived the other way. Seeking, always seeking. A boss's quick praise, a friend's soft glance. It felt like enough. For a moment, maybe. But then it faded, left you wanting more. You know that cycle. The endless, gnawing need. To be seen, affirmed. It's a hollow road. It leads to loss. You've walked it. After every fall, after every slight, you begged for eyes. Thought they'd lift you, but they didn't. They never could. Now you see it. Their gaze doesn't heal. It only binds. It only dims. Your inner flame. You're done with that. You feel it, right? That spark inside. It's small, but steady. It's yours, not theirs. You guard it now. No one can touch it. Not their cold silence. Not their loud doubts. This is your power. To stand unmoved. To walk your path. You've tasted it. That moment of stillness. When you didn't react. When you didn't chase. The world grew quiet. Your mind grew clear. You stood taller. Not for their claps. For your own truth. You'll falter sometimes. The phone will call. The urge will rise. To check. To know. That's human. Not weak. Notice. Then pause. Breathe. Then return. To your own ground. You've done this before. After a long night. After a sharp word. You didn't lash out. You held your dignity. That was your win. Small, but real. Age win stacks. Each choice builds. Your comeback isn't loud. It's not for show. It's this quiet act. Choosing you, always. Over their fleeting whims. You've seen the others. Lost in their scrolls. Chasing likes, approval. They bend, they break. You won't anymore. You know your worth. It's not their verdict. It's your daily work. Your silent fight. You feel it now. That inner anchor. No one can shake it. Not their noise. Not their absence. This is the punchline. Your worth isn't theirs. It's yours. Reclaimed. Yours. Forever. UN moved. You stand, whole. Not for their eyes. For your own soul. This is the start. Your comeback. Your truth. You've always been enough. Lesson 2. Embrace ghost mode. You're still here. The world hums loud. Voices clash. Relentless. Screens flicker. Demanding. You feel the pull. To stay in sight. To answer. To shine. It's what they expect. Post. Speak. Be seen. You've done it before. Shared every win. Vented every wound. Thought it proved strength. Thought it showed grit. You stayed visible. Always in the fray. Replying to slights. Chasing their gaze. It felt like power. Like you were. Enough. But it wasn't. It never is. You know this, don't you? The late night scrolls. The quick, sharp posts. Each one a weight. Each one a chain. You thought it freed you. But it bound you. To their endless noise. To their fleeting whims. You've seen it happen. After the betrayal. After the fall. You shouted your pain. Hoping they'd hear. Hoping they'd care. But they didn't. They scrolled past. Left you. Expulsed. This is the misstep. Staying in their light. Clinging to their stage. It seems so natural. To be out there. To be known. Seen. But it's a trap. It scatters your mind. drains your inner fire. You feel it now, that restless churn. When you don't post, when you don't reply, it's not just silence, it's a quiet fear of fading, unseen, of losing your place. You've lived this. After a hard day, a colleague's cold jab. You typed, you sent, thought it would settle, thought it would heal, but it didn't. It only grew louder. The noise, the chaos. You chased distraction, binge-watched, scrolled, argued, anything to stay visible, anything to feel alive. But alive for who? For them? Or for you? This is the cost. Your focus splinters. Your strength leaks out. Each post, each plea, it pulls you further from your own path. You've felt this drain. When you stay loud, when you stay open, it's not just energy, it's your own voice, drowned in their clamor. You've been here, staring at that screen, waiting for a spark to feel whole again. But it doesn't come, not from out there. This habit blinds. It keeps you tethered to their fleeting eyes, to their shallow stage. You're more than this. You've always been. But you forget, when you stay in view, when you chase their light, this need to be seen. It's a heavy chain. It pulls you down, scatters your inner strength. You feel it, don't you? That restless itch to stay in their light, to answer every jab. Each time you do, you lose a piece. Your clarity fades, your purpose blurs. You've lived this cycle. After the sharp slight, a colleague's cold shrug, a friend's quick jab, you posted, you spoke, thought it would settle, thought it would prove, but it only drained. Left you hollow. You've seen it happen. Others stay loud, chasing likes, replies. They shout, they plead, but they're still lost, just like you felt when you stayed visible, when you chased noise. This is the toll. Your mind grows restless, tangled in their gaze. You doubt your steps, question your own ground. You felt this weight. After a long night, scrolling, seeking sparks, hoping for a sign, but signs don't come, not from their stage. This is the danger. Staying in their clamor. It steals your stillness. It clouds your path. You've been here, typing out that post, hitting send, then waiting, heart racing, then sinking. Their silence cuts. Their likes, they fade. It's never enough. You know this loop, the endless chase, for eyes that don't see, for voices that don't care. This is the cost. Your focus breaks apart. Your energy leaks out. Each shout, each share, it pulls you further from your own truth. You've carried this through every dark wound, through every loud fight. You stayed in view, thought it showed strength, but it showed chains. You see it now. Others scrolling, shouting, trapped in the same cage. They're not free. Neither were you when you lived for them, when you craved their light. Seneca saw this. He knew the forge. Difficulty strengthens the mind, like labor shapes iron. The forge is solitude, not their noisy stage. You don't need eyes. You need your own fire. This is the truth. The world's clamor weakens, but silence builds. Your silence, your space. You've forgotten this, in their endless din, in their fleeting nods, but it's still there. Your inner strengther, waiting to be forged. You feel it now, that kiat pul, to step away, to go unseen. This is ghost mode, not hiding, but forging, not fleeing, but building. You turn inward, you face the dark, your fears, your pain. They're not your chains, they're your raw iron, ready to be shaped. You've tasted this, a night alone, no phony, no noisy, just you, your thoughts. The world grew quiet, your mind grew sharp. You stood stronger, not for their claps, for your own core. Step into the forge, close the world's door, let the noise fade. You don't need eyes, you need your silence. This is ghost mode, Not hiding, but shaping. Turn off the screen. Put down the phone. Sit with your thoughts. They're loud at first. Fears claw, doubts hiss. You've avoided this. Chased noise to escape. Scrolled to drown pain. But pain is iron. Raw, heavy, real. It waits to be forged. Start small, deliberate. One night, no distractions. No posts, no replies. Just you. A pen. Write what haunts you. The slight that stung. The loss that lingers. Don't judge. Just write. 3 lines. No more. Let it sit there. It's yours, not theirs. This is the work. Facing your own dark, not their shallow stage. You've felt this pull. To stay in view. To answer every jab. It's what they expect. But you're done performing. Choose the forge instead. Light a single candle. Watch the flame dance. It doesn't need eyes. It burns for itself. Be that flame now. Steady, quiet, strong. You've tasted this. A morning. No noise. No one watching. You worked. Unseen. The world didn't shake. But you felt it. A quiet strength rising. This is the fix. Withdraw from their clamor. Build in the shadows. Journal your fears daily. Name them. Face them. They lose their grip. Try it this week. 1 hour. Alone. No phone. No crowd. Ask, what's my iron? What pain shapes me? What strength waits inside? Write the answers. Not for their likes. For your own clarity. You'll slip. Sometimes. The screen will call. The urge to post. That's okay. Human. Notice. Then pause. Return to your forge. This isn't retreat. It's discipline. Raw. It's forging control. You've seen others. Shouting. Always visible. They bend. They break. You won't anymore. You work in stillness. Your progress. Your own. No one needs to see. No one needs to clap. You've lived the other way. Always in their light. Always seeking nods. It left you exposed. Now you choose different. You choose your ground. Each night you write. Each fear you name. You shape your iron. You build your flame. You feel it now. That inner shift. The world grows distant. Your mind grows sharp. You stand unseen. Not for their eyes. For your own truth. This is your comeback. Forged in the dark. You've entered the forge. The world fades out. Your iron leaves bare. Pain, fear, wrath. You shape it now. No eyes, no noisy. Just you, your fire. This is ghost mode. Not absence, but presence. You've felt this shift. When you went silent. When you stopped performing. The clamor grew quiet. Your mind grew clear. You stood, unseen, stronger than before. You've lived the other way, always in their light, posting every wound, shouting every win. Thought it showed grit, thought it proved worth, but it left you exposed, still wanting. You know that road, the endless need, to be seen, affirmed. It's a hollow stage. It leads to loss. You've walked it. After every slight, after every fall, you shared, you pleaded, hoped they'd lift you, but they didn't, they never could. Now you see it. Their stage doesn't heal, it only binds, it only dims, your inner flame. You're done with that. You feel it, right? That spark inside. It's steady now, forged in your silence. You guard it close. No one can touch it. Not their cold doubts, not their loud cheers. This is your strength, to work in shadows, to rise unmoved. You've tasted it, that moment of stillness, when you didn't post, when you didn't chase. The world grew distant, your purpose grew sharp. You stood taller, not for their nods, for your own truth. You'll falter, sometimes. The noise will call, the urge to be seen. That's human, not weak. Pause, then return. Back to your forge, back to your iron. You've done this. A night, no screen. Just you, your thoughts. You faced the dark. Numbed your quiet pain. It didn't break you, it shaped you instead. This is the punchline. The forge shapes you. In darkness, not light. Your comeback is born, not in their eyes, in your own silence. You've seen the others, lost in their noise, chasing likes, applause. They bend, they break. You won't anymore. You build in secret. Your work, your own. No need for their gaze, no need for their voice. You've carried this, the need to be known, through every wound, through every fight. You stayed in view, thought it was strength, but it was chains. Now you choose freedom. You choose your ground. Each fear you face, each night you write, you forge your core, you light your flame. You feel it now, that inner anchor. No one can shake it, not their silence, not their clamor. This is your path, not loud, not seen, but yours. Forever, you stand, whole, not for their stage, for your own soul. Lesson 3. Master one skill. You're still moving. The forge is behind. Silence shaped you. Now, you need focus. You've tried it all. Read books, watched videos, started 10 projects, finished none, scattered it. You jump between goals. Writing, coding, fitness, a new plan daily. It feels like progress. Feels like you're trying. You tell yourself, I'm finding my way, but you're not. You're running in circles. You've done this. Signed up for courses. Bought that notebook. Sketched big dreams. Thought variety was strength. Thought more was better. But it wasn't. It never is. You know this, don't you? The half-read books. The abandoned gym plans. The apps. Unopened. Each one a spark. Each one fizzled. You thought it showed grit. Starting. Always starting. But it showed chaos. A mind stretched thin. You felt this. After a long week, goals piled, untouched. You promised yourself, tomorrow I'll focus. But tomorrow came, and you jumped again to something new, shiny. This is the misstep, chasing every path, grabbing every tool. It seems so harmless, like exploring, growing, but it's a trap. It splits your mind, drains your inner drive. You feel it now, that restless haze, when you don't finish, when you don't commit. It's not just time, it's your own will. Wasted, spread too thin. You've lived this. After the big talk, told friends your plans. I'm learning to code. I'm starting a blog. They nodded, impressed. But weeks passed. Nothing done, nothing built. You felt the sting. Not their judgment. Your own quiet shame. You've seen it happen. Others do it too. New goals every month. New apps, new dreams. They start. They stop. They're stuck. Like you. When you chase it all. When you don't choose. This is the cost. Your energy scatters. Your confidence cracks. Each half-done task, it pulls you back from your own path. You felt this weight. When you try everything, when you finish nothing, it's not just effort, it's your own voice, lost in the clutter. You've been here, staring at your list. 10 goals. No progress, hoping for a win. But wins don't come, not from scattered steps. This habit blinds. It keeps you busy, but never moving, never truly growing. You're more than this. You've always been, but you forget when you chase every light. When you don't commit. This chase consumes. It's not just plans, not just new starts. It's a deeper flaw, a restless hunger. You seek every path, every shiny goal, but it's a void. It never builds. Each time you jump, you lose your grip. Your focus splinters. Your will grows weak. You feel it, don't you? That foggy churn. When tasks pile high, when nothing gets done, It's not just chaos. It's a quiet wound. It erodes your core. You've lived this loop. After every big dream, a friend's quick praise, a colleague's raised brow. You started. You swore. This time, I'll finish. But you didn't. You jumped again to something new, something easier, brighter. This is the toll. Your mind grows heavy, cluttered by half-tries. You doubt your strength, question your own path. You've seen it happen. A late-night spiral, apps open, plans scattered, hoping for progress. But progress doesn't come, not from endless starts. This is the danger. Spreading yourself thin. It steals your clarity. It clouds your drive. You've been here, writing that new list. 10 goals, 9, heart racing, then sinking. Each task left undone. Dream, fades. It's never enough. You know this cycle. The endless new beginnings. For eyes that don't care. For nods that don't last. This is the cost. Your energy fractures. Your confidence wanes. Each abandoned plan, it pulls you back from your own ground. You've carried this through every loud vow, through every fresh start. You planned, you dreamed, thought it showed grit, but it showed drift. You see it now. Others do it too. New goals, new tools. They start, they stall, they're trapped, like you. When you chase it all, when you don't choose. Marcus Aurelius knew. He saw the trap. Concentrate on what's before you, like a single flame. One task, one purpose. Not 10, not 20. You control your focus, not the world's distractions. This is the truth. You don't need everything. Not every skill, not every dream. You've always had it. The power to choose, to commit, to build, to stand unmoved. You've forgotten this. In the noise of options, in the pull of more, but it's still there. Your inner focus, waiting to burn. You feel it now, that quiet call, to pick one thing, to make it yours. This is the shift, to stop the chase, to choose your flame, to light your path. You can choose now. Pick one clear path, not 10, just one. It's not easy. The world pulls hard. New goals glitter, distractions whisper, loud, but you're stronger. You've always been. Start small, deliberate. Choose one skill. Writing, coding, running. Doesn't matter what. Matters that you commit. Set 3 months. 1 hour each day. No excuses. No yumps. This is your flame. Light it. Guard it. You've tried the other way. Started, stopped, scattered it. Bought books, never read. Planned big, never built. It felt like effort. Felt like you tried. But it was noise. It was not progress. You know this, don't you? The half-done tasks. The apps, untouched. The dreams, abandoned. Each one a weight. Each one a sting. You don't need more. You need one thing. Dawn well. Dawn deep. Try it this week. Pick your skill. Write it down. One sentence. Clear. I will master this. Keep it close. Not for their eyes. For your own heart. This is the fix. Focus on one task. Build it, brick by brick. Not for their claps. For your own strength. Each day you show up. Each hour you work. You grow your core. You've seen others, chasing every trend, starting, never finishing. They spin, they fall. You won't anymore. You choose your ground. When they distract you, let it pass. When they push new goals, stay with your one. This isn't rigid. It's discipline, raw. It's choosing control. You felt this shift when you stuck with it, when you didn't quit. One task, one win. The world grew quieter. Your mind grew sharp. You stood taller, not for their nods, for your own truth. Try it tomorrow. 1 hour, focused, No phone, no tabs. Just you, your skill. See how it feels. To build something real. To need no applause. You'll slip. Sometimes. The world will call. New plans will tempt. That's okay. Human. Notice. Then return. Back to your flame. Back to your path. You've done this. A day. No distractions. Just you. Your work. You pushed through doubt. You didn't quit. That was your win. Small, but real. Each win stacks. Each hour builds. Your comeback isn't grand. It's not for show. It's this quiet act. Choosing one path. Over endless distractions. You've seen the contrast. The ordinary react. They rage. They lose. The stoic channels. He builds. He grows. He turns pain to purpose. You've lived their way. Shouting at shadows. Fighting every slight. It left you exposed. Now you choose different. You choose your ground. Each wound you face. Goal you set. You forge your path. You light your fire. You feel it now. That inner anchor. No one can shake it. Not their taunts. Not their silence. This is the punchline. Your scars right. Your story, not theirs. Your comeback is yours. Not for their eyes. For your own soul. You stand. Whole. Not broken. Not burned. Your pain. Your purpose. You've always been enough. Lesson 5. Hold your silence. Words rise. Sharp. A slight hits hard. You feel the urge. To speak. To strike. Their taunt hangs heavy. Your chest burns tight. Fingers itch to type. To set it right. It's what they want. Your voice. Your fight. You've given it before. Snapped at their jab. Argued in the heat. Spoke to prove you. Thought it showed strength. Thought it cleared air. But it didn't. It never does. You know this, don't you? The words you spilled. The texts sent fast. Each one a weight. Each one regret. You thought speaking one proved you were enough. But it stirred chaos. A storm you fed. You felt this. After their cold sneer. A colleague's sharp quip. A friend's cruel edge. You spoke. You fought. Hoped it would settle. Hoped it would heal. But it only grew. The noise. The strife. This is the misstep. Speaking to prove. Reacting to their bait. It seems so natural. Like defending. Almost. But it's a trap. It weakens your core. Drains your inner calm. You feel it now. That restless pull to answer their slight. To claim your ground. It's not just words. It's a quiet theft. It takes your stillness. You've lived this. After the dismissal. After the insult. You spoke too quick. Let pride take over. You thought it freed. But it bound you. To their endless game. To their fleeting taunts. You've seen it happen. Others do it too. Arguing every point. Defending every jab. They talk. They lose. They're trapped. Like you. When you speak to win. When you chase their fight. This is the cost. Your presence fades. Your strength leaks out. Each word. Each clash. It pulls you down. From your own path. You felt this weight. When you answered back. When you joined their noise. It's not just time. It's your own dignity. Lost in their storm. You've been here. Staring at that message. Words ready to fly. Heart racing. Mind spinning. Hoping to be heard. Hoping to stand tall. But height doesn't come. Not from their words. This habit blinds. It keeps you tethered to their bitter bait. To their shallow stage. You're more than this. You've always been. But you forget when you speak their fight. When you chase their noise. This urge to speak. It's a heavy chain. It pulls you down. Steals your inner stillness. You feel it, don't you? That sharp, hot spark. When words demand out. When slights demand answers. Each time you speak, you lose a piece. Your calm unravels. Your presence fades. You've lived this loop. After every cold jab. A bosses kurt not. A friend's sly cut. You answered. You fought. Thought it would settle. Thought it would prove. But it only stirred. Left you tangled. You've seen it happen. Others do it too. Defending every slight. Arguing every point. They talk. They lose. Just like you did. When you chased their noise. When you spoke their fight. This is the toll. Your mind grows restless. Caught in their storm. You doubt your ground. Question your own path. You felt this sting. After a quick reply. Words sent. Then regretted. Hoping to stand tall. But height doesn't come. Not from their clash. This is the danger. Speaking to be heard. It steals your dignity. It clouds your calm. You've been here. Typing that sharp text. Heart pounding. Voice loud. Pride leading the way. Their taunts. Your fuel. It feels like strength. But it's a trap. It's never enough. You know this cycle. The endless back and forth. For ears that don't hear. For fights that don't end. This is the cost. Your energy fractures. Your will grows thin. Each word, each jab, it pulls you further from your own truth. You've carried this through every wound, through every slight. You spoke, you burned, thought it showed grit, but it showed chains. You see it now. Others trapped, shouting, lost in their noise. They're not free. Neither were you. When you fought their fight, when you spoke their words, Epictetus saw this. He knew the way. We have 2 ears and 1 mouth. The Stoic holds silence, not to shrink, but to rise. He listens, he weighs, he speaks when it matters. This is the truth. Your voice isn't theirs, it's yours. Restrain, a blade, not a storm. You've forgotten this. In the heat of pride, in the pull of noise, but it's still there. You're in a control, waiting to be held. You feel it now, that quiet power, to pause, to wait, to hold your ground. This is the contrast. The ordinary speak fast. They shout, they lose. The Stoic stays unmoved. He listens, he grows. Have yields silence. You've tasted this, a moment, no words. You paused, you breathed. Their taunt didn't own you. You owned your calm. Your mind grew clear. Your heart grew steady. You stood stronger, not for their silence, for your own peace. You can hold it, the weight of silence. Don't speak, don't strike. Let their words pass. This is your power, not their noise, not their quick taunts. You choose the pause. Start small, deliberate. Feel the sharp jab, the slight, the sneer. Let it sit there. Don't answer, don't fight. Breathe, slow, steady. Count to 5. Feel the urge fade. This is your ground, not their loud stage. Write it down. 1 line, clear. They spoke, I held. Keep it close, not for their eyes, for your own heart. This is the fix. Hold silence like steel, not to shrink back, not to lose face, but to stand tall. Your words, your time, you choose when they fall. Try it today. Next slide. Don't speak, no text, no call. Just pause, just wait. Feel the quiet grow. Feel your strength rise. You felt this urge to answer every jab, to prove your point. It's what they expect, but you're not them. You're the Stoic. You've il silence. You've seen the others. They talk, they clash. Words spill, they lose. They chase every fight. You won't anymore. You choose your calm. When they taunt you, let it drift by. When they cut deep, hold your blade still. This isn't weakness. It's discipline, raw. It's forging control. You've tasted this. A moment, no words. Their slight hit hard. You posed, you chose. The storm didn't take you. You stood unmoved. Your mind grew clear. Your presence grew strong. You felt it, right? That quiet power. When you didn't speak, when you didn't break. Try it this week. One day, no answers, no quick, sharp replies. Just listen, just wait, see how it feels. To hold your dignity, to need no fight. You'll slip, sometimes words will rise fast. The urge to speak, that's human, not weak. Notice, then pause, breathe, then return, back to your silence. You've done this. After a cruel jab, you didn't snap back. You held your peace. That was your win. Quiet, but yours. Ach, Pause builds. Each silence shapes. Your comeback isn't noise. It's not their clash. It's this steady act, holding your own voice. Over their fleeting noise, you've held the blade. Silence is your strength, not their loud stage. Each pause, a win. Each choice, a step. Your comeback lives here. Get sharp, yours. You've lived the other way. Spoke at every slight, fought every cold jab. Words spilled, then stung. Thought it showed grit, thought it proved worth. But it left you, tongue-led, still chasing. You know that road, the endless sharp replies. Texts sent, then regretted. Fights that never end. It felt like power, but it was chaos. It led to loss. You've walked it, after every cruel taunt, after every dismissal. You spoke too fast, hoped it would heal, hoped it would stand, but it didn't. It never could. Now you see it. Their noise doesn't free. It only binds, it only dims. Your inner calm. You're done with that. You feel it, right? That steady pulse. When you don't answer, when you hold stillness, it's not just quiet, it's dignity reclaimed. This is your power, to stand in silence, to rise unmoved. You've tasted it, that moment of control, when you didn't speak, when you didn't break. Their words hit hard, but you let them pass. The world grew still. Your presence grew strong. You stood taller, not for their fight, for your own peace. You'll falter sometimes. Words will rise quick, the urge to strike. That's human, not weak. Pause, then let go. Back to your blade, back to your ground. You've done this. After a sharp slight, you didn't lash out. You held your silence. That was your win. Small, but yours. Ach, Pause stacks. Each silence builds. Your comeback isn't loud. It's not their clash. It's this quiet act, wielding your own voice over their fleeting bait. You've seen the contrast. The ordinary speak fast. They argue. They lose. The stoic stays firm. He listens. He grows. He holds silence. You've lived their way, chasing every jab, fighting every slight. It left you exposed. Now you choose different. You choose your calm. Each taunt you ignore. Each pause you hold. You forge your path. You sharpen your blade. You feel it now. That inner anchor, no one can shake it. Not their noise, not their taunts. This is the punchline. Silence is your sharpest blade, not theirs. Your comeback is yours, not for their eyes, for your own soul. You stand, whole, not shaken, not swayed. Your silence, your strength. You've always been enough. Dusk paints the sky. A man stands alone. Window open, city hums. Lights flicker, then fade. He breathes, slow, steady, no phony, no noisy. Just him, his thoughts. The day's weight lifts. Pain lingers, but soft. Slights echo, then quiet. He doesn't chase them, doesn't speak, doesn't fight. Silence holds him now. A quiet strength rise. You've felt this, haven't you? That moment of stillness, when the world waits for you to break, for you to bend, but you don't. You stand, unmoved, not for their eyes, not for their nods, for your own soul. You've walked the fire, faced the sharp jabs, held your blade close. Each choice, A spark, each pause, a step. Your comeback isn't loud. It's not their stage. It's this quiet act, rising day by day. You've seen the others, chasing noise, chasing fights. They shout, they fall. You won't anymore. You know your ground. You've carried wounds, betrayals, dismissals, doute. They cut, they burned, but they shaped you, turned pain to purpose. You feel it now, that inner anchor. No one can shake it, not their taunts, not their silence. What will you do when the world tests you, when the slight lands, when the urge rises? Will you speak fast, or hold your calm? Will you chase them, or walk your path? The choice is yours. It's always been. You don't need their light. You have your own. Steady, small, but true. Guard it, grow it. This is your comeback, not for their applause, for your own truth. If you need this, we're here, always. Not speaking, just here.